Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, it's obviously Mopar Monday, so we've got 4 new Mopars to check out. But first, there is something else I want to show you, another very cool acquisition that I recently made. It is my second White Lightning. This is a 1963 Cheetah. So this is part of the 2020 Pro Collector Storage Tins, release number 2. I have a video where I go over all of the version B series of this release. But this is version A, so this would normally be red, but obviously because it's a White Lightning, we've got a nice white paint job, gold wheels, white tires. Very cool stuff. So this is one of 3,340. So my last White Lightning, which I do have on hand right here. Oh, that's interesting. So look at that. They were both supposed to be kind of a metallic red. That's funny. So what was I gonna say? Oh, lost my train of thought. Real quick, I do have a non-White Lightning version of the version B of the Cheetah. So that, the red and gray would be your normal version A and version B. And then obviously you have your White Lightning here. And then I also have the normal version, whoops, easy there. The normal version of this 65 Shelby Daytona Coupe. So these are both version B. So I just wanted to show that guy to you guys real quick. Very cool. I now have 2 White Lightnings in my collection. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. So this is one of 3,340. So if you do the math real quick and believe Johnny Lightning that 2% of these castings are White Lightning, that means this is one of 68 in the world. And this one, being one of 3,500, is one of 70 in the world. So some very rare cars there. That is why I don't unbox those. So back up on the wall they will go. Those 2 cars look absolutely great together. Nice. So anyway, back to Mopar Monday. Starting off, we have a 1967 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi in a nice dark green color. This is from the Greenlight Muscle series number 25. So we do have a couple of the other cars from this series. I don't know if I'm going to pull them down because my collection has grown quite a bit, so it will take me a little while to try and find them all, but believe me, I have some of those. We have this M2 1964 Dodge A100 panel van. We do have another M2 Dodge A100 that was the green and silver one that had the trailer with the Willys coupe. We have a 2021 Jeep Gladiator in a nice Mopar paint job that matches my little Mopar Cherokee very nicely. So that's a really cool little combo there. I think I might put those 2 next to each other in the case. We shall see. And down here on the end, we have, I think this has got to be my 8th or 9th Dodge Challenger from Greenlight. But I absolutely love them. I have probably close to every color they came in for 1970, but this is part of Series 23 from Greenlight Muscle. So we've got one from Series 23 and one from Series 25 over here. So let's get some cars opened up and onto our lift. Alright, so here's our 1970 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi. Very nice dark green. I like this color a lot. You've got the hood open there. You can see our 426 Hemi in Hemi orange there. Looks absolutely awesome. Nice RT badge in the grill. The grill looks a little weird on there. Looks like it's not detailed in. I don't know, I'd have to look at a picture of a real 1970 Dodge Coronet. What is that badge there on the fender? What does that say? Does that say Hemi? 426 Hemi, maybe? I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, as always. Nice RT badge again there on your back fender. It's a Greenlight, so, you know, tires are what they are. Still a really cool looking car. I like the green interior a lot. Very, very nice. Coming around to the back. Another RT badge and a Dodge emblem there on the trunk. Yeah, no license plate on this one, as usual with Greenlights. I really do like Coronets. There's a good view of the, I don't know if you're picking that up, but the nice metal flake in the paint there. You can get a good look at that as it sparkles under the light. Looks really, really good. I'll get the hood closed so you can get a view of it. With the, come on, buddy. There we go. Putting up a little bit of a fight. Very sharp looking car. Like it a lot. I feel like I don't have enough Coronets in my collection. You know, as many Challengers as I do have is as many Coronets as I don't have. But definitely a less common, less popular car to make a die-cast replica of. So we do have our card here. It's Greenlight, so, you know, Greenlight muscle. That's all you get. On the back, we do have some of the other cars in this series. The 69 Mercury Mercury Cougar Eliminator in medium blue. I do have that one. The 81 Ford Mustang Cobra in bright red. I have that one as well. Sorry, there's a glare there. The 2019 Dodge Durango SRT in Destroyer Gray. I have not seen that. Pretty interested in that one. That'd be cool to see. 2020 Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray in Custom. I guess that's the color for it. I do have I have an orange C8 from Greenlight. I'm not sure if it's the one from this series, but it might be. And then the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1 in Oxford White. I saw that one when I was at the toy store, hobby store, whatever you want to call it, last time I was there. But I didn't grab it just because new Mustangs never really piqued my interest all that much. I'm more interested in stuff like this. So we will get this guy tucked into the parking garage for later viewing. And we will start the multi-step process that it is to remove an M2 from its casing so we can get a nice good look at this Dodge A100. So give me a little bit and I'll get this out of the box. Alright, check this thing out. This is our 1964 Dodge A100 panel van with a nice Y-end graphics on there, Y-end intake manifolds. If you look very closely, it actually says that's their old slogan, is just how to pronounce it. Say Y-and. Y-and, not we-end, not waned, Y-end. Y-end intake manifolds. If I'm not mistaken, I think they make a supercharger kits as well. I could be wrong about that, but I know they definitely make intake manifolds. Very good intake manifolds at that. Really sharp looking truck. We've got a little license plate. Not really a license plate, but it does have the year printed where the license plate would be. 1964 Dodge A100. Now we've talked about the Dodge A100s before, and the Ford Econo lines and the Chevy Corvair something van. I always forget the name of that one. It kills me. But we've talked about these quite a bit before, and some of the different engines that were available, and these mostly small displacement, medium-sized displacement straight sixes, with the later year Dodge A100s being available with a 318 Magnum V8. So that would be pretty cool to have one of these with a 318 in it. Very, very nice looking vehicle. I love those big round headlights. Classic Dodge cross grille. Looks like a bug. But I mean, it was, you know, it was built to compete with the Volkswagen van, so I kind of expect it to look pretty similar. Very, very nice looking van, and the paint on here is very good too. I think you're just able to pick up some of that sparkle in that one as well. Nice white wall tires or white line tires on there. Exhaust coming out the side. That is actually, oh wow, look at that. The exhaust pipe is actually a separate piece from the base, and it comes out from where the engine would be, out to the side of the, in front of the axle there. Very interesting level of detail. There's our 1964 Dodge A100 van. Yeah, M2 really, they go pretty in depth sometimes with the undercarriages of some of these cars. Very cool stuff. Very, very cool. And of course, because it is M2, we've got an entire set of hardware in there. Your box, your display stand, your little plastic case cover. They give you all that stuff, and they don't give you anything fun to read about the car. But there is a look at the box. We'll get that box. I usually, with the M2s, I do tuck them into the drawer. Alright, that is tucked away. Now we will get our A100 panel van into the display case. And we will get into our Jeep Gladiator, 2021 Jeep Gladiator. Real quick, I'm already noticing it looks like it does have some paint blemishes going on the fender. And maybe a little something on the mirror too. So, not exactly perfect. That fender looks a little chipped up there too as well. Not exactly sure what happened there, but may be able to touch up some of that with a paint pen. I don't know. Let's get it out of the box and take a look at it anyway. Alright, so here is our 2021 Jeep Gladiator from the Greenlight Blue Collar series. Where's the camera? Series number 10, so we'll get into that card a little later. I was able to take some touch-up paint to that fender there, although it does not look perfect. Yeah, it looks like crap. I know which way this will be facing in the case. Again, as always, Greenlight, it seems like their quality control just is a little subpar, so you do end up sometimes seeing things like that, chipped paint, as well as the infamous egg-shaped tires and half-white walls, things of that nature. But like I always say, there you go, there's a tire that seems to be a little egg-shaped as well. I can squeeze that back onto the wheel there. There we go, that looks a little better. We do have a removable tonneau cover, by the way, if you didn't already notice that. Seems to be just falling off at will. It does seem to be some more chipping on that fender as well. Wow. Yeah, it just seems like they might bounce around in the package a little bit, or just the quality control is a little bit less, but still a very cool vehicle. And like I always say with Greenlight, you know, there's no other manufacturer out there that really has such a vast selection of different makes and models of vehicles. So sometimes with Greenlight, you kind of just got to bite the bullet, because they really have some of the coolest cars you've ever seen, even if they are crappy quality. Sometimes they're really nice, you know. Can't say anything for all the time. So we have seen quite a few Gladiators on the channel before. As always, we've talked about the many different engine options you have in them. You've got things like the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, which is poop. The 2.0 turbo, which is not really a long-lasting engine. You have the 3 liter turbo diesel V6, which is a bit of a better engine option. I've heard some decent things about those. And then you have a hybrid option for the V6 and the 4-cylinder as well. And now the new Wranglers also, you can get a 392 Hemi in them. I'm not sure if you can get a 392 Hemi in the Gladiator, at least not yet, but I'm sure it's coming. We do have aftermarket bumpers on this. These are not factory Jeep bumpers. You can see little D-ring toe points on there, and then if we come around to the front, we'll take another look. You do have a push bar bumper with a little winch. You can just make out the fair lead there, and your little aftermarket fog lights. Very, very nice looking vehicle, though. I wish the fenders weren't so chewed up, but quite all right. It is a rather small blemish, so we can deal with it. Take a quick look underneath this guy. There's your 2021 Jeep Gladiator, FCA US LLC, yada yada yada. So we will get that tucked into the parking garage, as well as the tonneau cover. And we'll take a quick look at the card on the back here. We do have the 54 F100. We saw that in the second to last video. The 78 GMC Caballero Laredo, we have that. The 92 F250, we have that. And now we also have the 2021 Jeep Gladiator. So we're only missing the 69 Volkswagen double cab pickup. It's a Volkswagen. I don't really have any interest in that. And then the 2019 Ram 2500 Tradesman. Maybe. I don't know. New pickup trucks don't really excite me as much as old pickup trucks. Where's that? There's that tonneau cover. So we'll get that stuck back on the bed of the Gladiator. And we will get into our last vehicle for tonight's video. The 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi. Another 426 Hemi car. So we will get that opened up and onto the lift. Alright, so here is our 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi convertible in, oh gosh, what would you call this color? I know, I'm sure they had like a fun name for it. This is probably my favorite color for this car. It is absolutely awesome looking, super standout-ish. Nice little RT badge, or RT lettering in your stripe there on the side, if we can focus on it. And then a Challenger badge, if I can, there it is. Catch that in the light just right there. Makes Challenger RT. And under the hood, of course, we have our 426 Hemi. I think, what do we say, 425 horsepower these made? Roughly. We'll get that closed there. Nice little flat black or matte black stripe on the hood there, as well as the 426 Hemi badge on the side of the hood scoop. Very cool looking car. There's your T-handle shifter. Looks like maybe an automatic. There's already a cat hair in there. I don't think that's my cat's hair though. Weird. No license plate on this one either. It looks like we're kind of lacking on the license plates today, but we do have all green lights, and they don't usually have them. Very nice looking car. Yeah, like I said, I have quite a few convertible Challengers from Greenlight. Some of which, there's an orange one. It's not a convertible, but that is a pretty recent one. Oh, they are all over the place. I don't know if I'm going to dig all those out now, but let's just focus on this one. Very cool looking car. I like it a lot. I like this bright green. Definitely, I don't know if I would pick this, orange, or yellow. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you would think. What would you pick? What color would you have your 1970 Dodge Challenger in? Very nice. I like the wheels on here too. It's kind of a rally style steely wheel kind of tires. Goodyear tires. Ugh, big chrome gas cap as always. I absolutely hate that. Complain about it every time I see it. So let's take a peek underneath. We do have our, oops, upside down. 1970, come on, 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. There you go. My nice dirty hands. Well, these are pretty clean, actually. So, there you go. that is our 4 cars from today's video, plus my new White Lightning. We checked that out at the beginning of the video. So we'll get the Challenger into the parking garage. Real quick, let's take a look at the card from the Challenger. It is a Greenlight Muscle Series, Series 23. Some other stuff from this series. There is a 64 Plymouth Sport Fury 426 Max Wedge. That's a mouthful, but I kind of want that. That's cool. 68 Mercury Cougar GTE 427, another cool one. 69 Chevy Camaro Z28. I have about 30 of those. I think I can actually say that I have enough 1969 Camaros. Like to maybe focus on some different years. The 1970 Dodge Challenger, that's the one we just opened. 71 Chevy Nova Yanko Deuce, Hugger Orange, and a 93 Ford F-150 Lightning in black. So a very cool series. I would not mind getting my hand on any of these, or if not all of these. Maybe not the 69 Camaro. I'm still on the hunt for an 80s model Camaro. I don't have any 80s model Camaros. So hopefully soon. So let's get the parking garage pulled over and we will take one more look at everything that we unboxed today. Alright, so first we have our 1967 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi in a nice dark green, dark metallic green. Our 1964 Dodge A100 panel van with the Y-end intake manifolds graphics. Our 2021 Jeep Gladiator with its messed up paint job, but very cool Mopar paint job nonetheless. Can't have a Mopar video without a Mopar themed car and or Mopar themed paint job. And down on the end, our 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi, convertible RT Hemi. Yeah, some awesome stuff for today's video. So make sure, if you enjoyed today's video, to leave a like, leave a comment, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, guys, and I will see you in the next video.